Guys, today we're going to be building our biggest field possible on Isolated Valley, just so that I can still once again try to feed my pigs. Of course, we had to start by tilling up all of the field grass and specking out the size of our field, but the problem was, well guys, we have trees all throughout this whole land, which I've had to go knock down, and I don't really have equipment for doing this, so we're doing it all by hand, essentially. Chainsawing it down, and then I can use this tractor actually with the manure fork to move them out of the way at least, so that we can pick them up at a later date. That's all I've been really doing. It's been a lot of manual labor while I try to till this field all up and get it ready so that we can get ready to plant it in the next couple months. All right, it's 7:41, and I've plowed or cultivated our whole other field, tilled our old field up. Our new field is good to go, minus all the logs I gotta collect. You know what? On the bright side though, that's gonna be money. In fact, I might take the truck and go pick those up tonight. But everything is done. I've got to do a little bit of maintenance, of course, to the tractor here. It's in a little bit of rough shape, as you can see. But that's a big field, guys. Now, my only question, I got 88 grand. I got a bunch of lime. I don't have a lime spreader yet. I need to buy a spreader, I guess. Oh man, see, this is where it's going to be kind of like a decision on what we do next. Yeah, tomorrow is going to be the day we have to figure all this out on whether we spread that lime out. Like, do I spread the lime out everywhere and hope that we make enough money off of, well, our greenhouses and our couple of pigs we have there? Because it's going to be hit or miss if we have enough for all the seed we're going to need to plant this field afterwards, right? So I got to make sure I kind of plan this out. We're going to need a little bit more lime, I think. That's not going to be nearly enough. And then I also need the spreader, which is probably at least 50 grand. Yeah, it's going to be hit or miss here, guys. We'll see. I'm going to go pick those logs up. I'm going to go grab, we'll take the sides off the trailer here and I'll pick those logs up. But I'll see you guys tomorrow once we make a little bit of money off the logs, see how much money we make off our greenhouses, and then figure out how we're going to get this field rocking and rolling. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Oh, it's gonna be late before I get to bed tonight. All right, guys, a new day is upon us, and we are into August. It's time to, I'm gonna work this field. You can see I picked up a lime spreader, fertilizer spreader, but mostly we'll use it for lime, I think. But that little Deutz is going to have a heck of a time with this thing. We'll see how she does. Yeah, it's in Amazon. We got about 60 grand from the wood we sold, so we're left with about 40 grand, obviously, after purchasing this spreader. I've also done some soil sampling. I've paid for soil sampling throughout this field, so we can use that a little bit at least going forward. I don't know. It'd be nice if we had some bigger tractors still. That's something I need to worry about, but at the same time, we've gotten about 50,000 liters of sunflowers already off of this field here, this greenhouse, guys. That's crazy. And 143,000 liters off this one here for corn. Yeah, that's awesome. Okay, I'm going to sell all this stuff off at some point today as well. If I need the money for buying lime and seed, I've got cash available, which is fantastic.
That's like getting a new credit card to pay off your old credit card.
Of course, the plan going forward is going to be that we use all that for feed for our pigs, our hogs. But I mean, I gotta make money too, right? We need to have the finances right now. We did sell off a couple hogs from this barn as well, but I think it was about $5,000 worth, not a lot. We got some piglets coming in, which is good to see, but it's just not enough money coming in from that 150 it's a belly, 150 bellies of hogs. I don't know. Anyways, we got 150 in there. I'm not making a ton of money off in the grand scheme of things. It's what we're doing though. We're trying to get as many hogs as we can. Once we fill that big barn up, that's going to change things. All right, looks like we're good to go. Let's see if we can not get stuck in the field someplace. Oh man, this thing's pretty big for this little tractor. Yeah, we're still pushing it, I know, guys. The struggle is real. Oh, hang on a sec. I need fuel. I need fuel. Oh boy. Yeah, that's so heavy. Guys, I'm maxing it out right now. Look at the front tires, just the spinning. Let me see if I can get some fuel first. We're gonna fill this thing up. I got a couple of jerry cans full of fuel just down the corner here. Oh yeah, this is gonna be a struggle to say the least, I think, trying to get through all of this. I don't know if it can handle it. I shouldn't have filled it up all the way. Maybe that was my mistake. I should have maybe just gone about half. What do we got there? How much fuel? Oh, almost over half a tank. Good. Yeah, see, might have been a mistake. We'll see. Come on, baby. Let's go. Bessie? No. Bertha? No. I don't remember what we call this tractor, but we're going to be putting her through the gears today, that's for sure. Oh, man. Yeah, we're maxed right out right now. Good times. All right, I'm going to keep speed up as we enter the field so we don't slow down. And fire it up. All right, perfect. Lime is spreading. We're good. Just don't slow down, Clutch. Don't slow down. Keep her moving. Just got to keep her moving. Yeah, we're good. Oh, a little bit of a hill here. A little bit of a hill. Come on, Betsy, get up that hill. Just spinning those front tires a little bit. It's a good thing we got the diffs locked. Oh yeah, see, you guys were worried. Yeah, I can handle it. No problem at all. No problem whatsoever. If we can make it up this hill, I think we'll be okay. It's just this hill is going to be... This is the one. We have to make it up to this hill. This is the biggest part right here. You can see as we climb up top here. Yeah, I think it's going to be okay. It's going to be okay. This little tractor is doing more than its share of work. Man, I am a little bit... I'm beating up on her, I agree. But, you know what? It's taking it okay. It's taking it in stride. Well, soon we'll be able to upgrade and use this for more menial tasks, I guess. Hopefully soon. I think I've got a bit of an epiphany, something we could probably talk about actually. But before we get into all that, make sure you guys go and get your pre-order on for Farm Sim 25. Releases November 12th. Of course, if you want to get the MacDon swathing pack, it's the only way you're going to be able to swath on release day, on day one. You need the MacDon pack. It's the only way to do it. And you need to pre-order Farm Sim in order to pick it up. So click on the link down in the description. Make sure you use the code KLUTCHSIM for any of your Farm Sim purchases through their website. And yeah, you're going to be able to get that MacDon pack on pre-order as well, along with Farm Sim 25 on release November 12th. Go do it now. So this farm is, I mean, yes, it's a hog farm, but we're kind of turning it on its head a little bit right now, aren't we? I feel like we're turning this into more of a greenhouse farm more than anything with the products we're getting out of the greenhouses. Yeah, we got to supply them with seed, fertilizer, all that fun stuff, the manure. It seems like the hogs have become just the manure fertilizer side of the farm, and we're not really making the profits off the hogs. Yeah, it's interesting the way this farm has kind of turned out so far. I mean, we're really starting to make some good money off those brand new those greenhouses we had. The old ones were making us good money as well in the grand scheme of things. It's just when you have 2,400 hogs, it makes it pretty tough to make too much of a profit when you're buying all your food constantly. It is actually going to be pretty interesting to see what we can make off this field now that we're actually kind of taking care of it properly. This will be the first time that we've limed these fields, so I'm expecting obviously a better yield. What, upwards of 20% better yield potentially? I think it's more like, oh, I missed one stick. I missed one tree. Anyways, it'll be a better yield anyways. Is it 10%? 10%, I think. 20% if you fertilize. Anyways, it's going to be a better yield for sure off this field. So looking forward to that. That's kind of a bonus for sure. All right, all the way down around the field once. Might as well fill up while I'm here. Shut that down. Let's spin this thing around and we'll fill this thing up quickly. It's handling it though, little doits, guys. It's handling it. And right back into the field once again. Still a little bit of lime left. I don't think I'm going to have enough to get through the whole field. I think I got 3.5, something like that. We'll see. We'll see. It's going to be close. It'll be close. We'll see. That's a big field over there, though, guys. I mean, you can see how much we still have left to do over there. If this was just the old field, though, we're pretty much we'd be done already, which would be nice. Maybe I should have started liming sooner. I mean, then we could have kept the... No, it wouldn't work. There's still not enough barley here to keep the hogs, is there? Like 2 million liters. I need a lot of barley. I need a lot of barley. We'll see how we do this year. It's going to be way better, isn't it? It's going to be way better. And then the question is, well, when do we replace the little doits? You know what, guys? Slap the like, and then don't forget to subscribe if you're a fan of the doits on how much this tractor has done for us. If you're into this thing, make sure you guys subscribe to the channel. That's what it's telling you. Or at least that's what I'm telling you. All right, job 1 complete. We've managed to get everything in line. I think I'm going to try and throw some seed down. Technically, we should be throwing the slurry down first, right? Fertilizer first, I think, technically, but it's fine if we put it on afterwards. Let me know. What do you guys do? Do you guys do slurry first, or what do you guys do? Do you put the seed down first? Slurry? I don't know yet. I find that it doesn't make a difference, obviously, but I think I'd rather have the slurry down before I seeded. Maybe we'll do that first. You know what? Never mind. I've changed my mind. We're doing it right now. It's only 9:41. We got time.
Well, make up your mind, eh? Yeah, he was asleep.
Yeah, let's go grab it right now. We'll do it right now. I can't decide. I can't make up my mind. Let's do it first. So this is the problem I'm always having with this. I was trying to change in precision farming the actual amount we put of slurry down so it's for barley. But unfortunately, it's not letting us do that, of course, because it doesn't see seed there. I think we need more than what it's setting right there. It's putting it for silty clay, but I think if we manage to bump this up to something, I think we need to be more than that for barley. So I think, yeah, see, no crop detected. We need to put, that's on auto mode, of course. See, that's what I'm talking about. I guess we'll put the seed down first. I always thought we could change that manually, but I'm having a difficult time getting it to change to a higher level to be closer to like 200 kilograms per hectare. I thought that's what it was supposed to be for barley off the top of my head, but I could be wrong. Anyways, you know what? We'll just do it the easy way. I'm gonna go get some seed. We'll leave this here. We're gonna go take the truck, go grab some pallets of seed, because I think I'm almost out of seed, and then we'll get to planting first. Planting first, slurry second. All right, I bought a bit more seed than what I needed, but we can sell. I don't have it filled up inside. The greenhouses could use some more seed as well, so it's totally fine. I'll just use it for fertile or for the planting first, and then whatever I have left over, we'll just throw in the greenhouses and use it all up. But yeah, I think I bought what is that, 24 pallets? Whoa, easy. 24 pallets of seed. Yeah, we got a lot of seed. We're gonna need lots going forward as well, of course. Well, some of it went right into there anyways. I forgot. Anyways, let's get the planter loaded up, and then we'll get into these fields right away here. Let's shut that down. Perfect. All right, let's go get the pallets into that seeder, and we'll get into this field and see if we can get all our barley planted right away. See, you know what? We're on time this year. Last year we were so far behind schedule. This time we're actually doing a decent job of staying up on it. Speaking of which, I should probably fix this tractor a little bit before we do this. I know it'll have a struggle if we don't. Where's that Amazon? It's right there. Toolkit should be in here somewhere as well. Oh, there it is, right there. Let me fix this thing up quickly. Only $400 for the repair. Not too much money. That's not bad. Once again, that's the nice thing about having a cheap old tractor. It's cheap to fix too. All right, around the corner, we'll get the Amazon hooked up, and let's fill it with some seed, shall we? There we go. That should do. All right, perfect. All right, we should be good for a long ways, guys. Should be more than enough seed to get us through. Oh, don't back it into that. We should be more than enough seed to get through this field, of course. It's still a big field, but it's going to take me the better part of today. And then I've got to think about fertilizing afterwards, putting the slurry down. And I think I just did it again. Man, my crop calendar. I always look at the canola for planting seasons. Barley isn't till September, Clutch. We got to wait one more month. We got to wait one more month till we can plant. You know what? It's okay. We could mend take care of our greenhouses. Probably throw some more manure down into our other ones. It's all good. We just have to wait one more month. Not the end of the world. Let me just put this down right here. I'm going to go do some more work, and then I'll see you once it's planting season here, guys. All right, guys. Well, welcome into September. We were going to get to planting, but I had to move some manure over. Been really busy with the manure. Both of these new greenhouses we built last year, I guess it would have been, spring. They take so much more. It's so much more manure I can put into these things, which is great because they're making an absolute ton of both, corn and sunflowers. So I've been doing just trips of manure right now. It's a good thing we make so much of this stuff because it's a lot, like way more than I was expecting. We're once again getting more use out of this tractor. This might be something we need to upgrade, actually. It's just like get a front loader or something like that, maybe. That can hold more than 1,000 liters per load. That might be the best thing because this is kind of ridiculous. Trips I'm making back and forth right now just to fill these things up. Just cruising on by, dumping the manure right on in we go. There she goes. Boom. Yeah. And then you know what, we haven't done this trip for a while. No tracks going right through the barn. Let's go. Meow. See, we can just do this way, scare all the pigs. And then around, you gotta dodge all the water tankers and everything. Yeah, it's good. Man, this farm is starting to feel too small. Everything is like really tight up against each other. I should have spaced things out a bit better, apparently. Yeah, too late for that. All right, enough of that. Let's get into planting. Of course, I'm shy of some cash again. I'm probably gonna have to sell some crops off here. I haven't sold anything off recently. So yeah, I had to buy a bunch of pig food, and that cost me, what, 20 grand? So I bought a bunch of pig food, brought it down as well. And yeah, it's fine. We got pig food again. Should be enough for at least a couple of days, maybe just today, to be honest. But we'll have to buy some more, I think. So I'm gonna have to go sell some stuff off. I've got more than enough crops we were able to sell here, so that's not really a concern, to be perfectly honest. That's not really something I'm too concerned about. I'll be able to. Oh, darn it! Why did I do that? Back this up. Hang on a sec. We gotta reset. All right, there we go. Now it's better. Look at that. I found a couple more logs, by the way. I should sell those off at some point. Anyways. So we need to figure out exactly what point, guys, we'll be able to restock that hog barn. I mean, is it going to be when we have, you know, a better equipment, like couple bigger tractors? Do we need to have a certain amount of money in the bank? Is that going to be kind of the spot where, like, oh yeah, for sure now we can start affording the pig food? What is going to be the point where I'll be like, we have to decide? Let me know in the comments what you guys would do, because as soon as we start filling that up, it's going to take about 4 months. From the time we get our first calves put in there before we start really starting to get a couple thousand in there. It'll take us about 4 months before we turn any kind of a profit, at minimum 4 months before we can turn any kind of a profit off of that. So we have to have enough, and we're making like 200,000 liters of pig food per month we need to have in there. That's a lot of food we need to buy. I mean, that's $200,000 a day, really, right? So, or a month, I should say. So, what's the point? When should we decide to restock that thing and start moving the hogs over from the small one to the big one? I don't know yet. I haven't figured it out, and I've got to make that decision at some point coming up here, relatively soonish future. Is that a thing? By the way, this field is absolutely massive. This is going to be so much barley. Is it going to be enough for a whole year of barley? I don't know. It's going to be close. It's got to be close, right? So maybe next year by harvest time we start stocking that thing again. Maybe that's when we'll do it. That might be the best time. Man, you forget how big this field is, guys. I've got to go. I'm going to do some math on my head here. I want to see how big this is, but when it wraps around the old the pig barn there like that, I thought it was going to be doubling up the size of the field we had originally. I'm on my 4th pass here. 4 passes on the original field would be like cutting off one of the sections already. Meanwhile, we are so far away from doing that. It's kind of ridiculous. We've got so much field to plant here. I've filled up once. We're going to have to fill up with seed again when we get back to the trailer, which is just obviously on the other side of that barn once we get way over there. Yeah, it's a good sized field, guys. This is going to make us a ton of barley. Yeah, but when you're on this old open cab and you've got 3-meter Amazon planter and you're trying to get this thing done, you realize you're going to be here all day. Like, this is literally going to be my day today, is planting this field with what we have here. This is huge. She's huge. Still got 34% left in, but yeah, it's a long ways around. We'll fill up. We'll just finish off this pass here. We'll spin this around. Put some seed in her. Easy, easy. Go right to the back here. Perfect. And let's fill that thing back on up again. And away we go. That's all there is to it. Super quick. It's actually working out pretty well. I know we used the truck as our seed tender last time, but we've got that semi-truck now with a flatbed. A little bit easier to manage, a lot more seed, obviously, and the fact that it's kind of out here, just parked beside this field, makes it so it's not so bad. I may end up, we'll see. Because I'm going to start, I think, in just the center part of the field here. I think I got one more pass to do, and then we're going to start working right through the middle of the field. I think once we get around the far side, there's one little island I got to fix up. I'll show it to you when we get over there. It's on the far side of that pig barn over there. All right, here's that little island I was talking about right here. It's kind of a spot like out in the middle of the field here. Well, not in the middle, but it's just like this little ditch almost that was dug. I wonder what this was about. I have to wonder. I'm not going to make that. Nope, not a chance. I have to wonder what the point of this little spot was here. It just seems kind of strange. We got this ditch that's out in the middle of my field here, and there's nothing in it. Like, it seems pretty dry. I guess maybe it could be for moisture. You could get, I don't know, maybe it sucks some of the moisture out of our field. I don't know. But yeah, we got a bit of a ditch in the middle of our field for some reason, and I have to deal with it now. So it is what it is. Not the end of the world, but yeah, we'll see. I'm gonna see if I can plant around this here. Yeah, we're gonna do some planting around this, and it'll make it so it's a little bit better. Let's see if I can start down this section right here. We'll just get right in the corners there, make sure we get everything up, lift this thing up quickly, and make sure we get all the way around it now since we're pretty much done. Yeah, there we go. Perfect. That looks better. All right. Yeah, not a problem, guys. We'll get this planted up, and then I think from now, once we get this done here, I might do 2 passes around this just to be safe so we can turn around when we get to it. And then I think I'm going to go and do accordion style, I guess, back and forth from the rest of the field through the middle of this. It might make things a little bit quicker for us rather than just going around and around doing headlands the whole time. So if I can do one more pass around this, and then we'll get to that. Making some headway on the field. It's a good thing we got the aftermarket GPS/heading lock on this tractor. It makes making these corners at the end a little bit easier, and it makes our field look actually pretty awesome when we're planting this way, doesn't it? What do you guys think? Anyways, it does its job. We'll lift this on up, spin it around, and yeah, we'll be automatically set up on the right path. And like I said, if you guys caught this earlier, last couple times we've been working either harvesting or planting, it just makes it a little bit easier to make the corners because this tractor doesn't spin that quickly, and it's tough to get right up against the next row, right? So we're skipping one row, and we'll just go down the field and back across again. Yeah, it works out fairly well. Looks like we're about to run out of seeds, so we'll make a trip down to the truck, but we're, what, a quarter of the way through the field going this way at least? How big this field is, though, you guys. Oh boy, she's huge. She's so big. Did the math on this, by the way. We're looking at about 80 acres is what we're planting. 80 acres with the little doits. Yeah, it's a lot to plant with, I have to admit. Yeah, I'm hoping this is the last year we have to do it with this guy, to be honest, but gotta get her done. A little over half done, I guess, something like that, as we zip back around. Look at the amount of... halfway done. So it's more like a quarter, because we're only like halfway done. Half. Does that make any sense? I think that makes perfect sense. Half of half? Half of half. And for any of those wondering what mod we're using for, well, to do this, it is the Enhanced Vehicle mod. Enhanced Vehicle mod. Check it out, Google it up, you'll find it. It gives you the heading lock option, plus quite a few other little tricks and doodads you can do. Makes this kind of stuff a little bit easier. Really do enjoy using that one. I've been using it for quite a while now. All right, time for some more seed. Look at how much we got done. We've actually come down into this little section down here just to see if we can get rid of some of that. But yeah, we're making a decent hit here in most of this. Most of this area is getting handled. We've got quite a bit still on the far side. Maybe a quarter left before we're at the end, and then it's officially half done because we've got to go back across. Yeah, I know. Guys, it's a lot. This is a big field. This is a quarter section. Quarter section! We're trying to get it all done. Of course, when I say quarter section, there wasn't actually a full section of land available here. I mean, look at how hilly it is. It's just what we have available to us. Out here in, like, the foothills almost. At least that's what we call them around these neck of the woods. Anyways, we're coming together. It's getting there. It's getting there. It's a big field. This is gonna yield us a ton. I'm a little scared, to be honest with you. The harvest should go faster than the actual planting, right? Right? All right, there we go. That's a little over half done because we've done the headlands as well. I'm going to start at the far side and start working our way back, but guys, it's all right. It's all right. It's all right. It's a lot of work. It's taken over half the day already. It's going to be another 3 hours of a little less than 3 hours worth of work to finish this off. Oh boy. You know what? I might as well put some more seed while I'm over here, and then we'll get back as far as we can. It's a lot of seed, though. Quite a bit of seed. I need a new shed, guys. We need to get this old barn gone, but I'm dreaming big, and I've got like $4,000 in my account, right? Like, really? Klutch, you're talking big plans, but you got empty pockets. Again. All right. That's a lot of passes we've got to make, you guys. This is the poor little tractor, I'm telling you. Hopefully we don't have to do this again. That being said, guess what we have to do after this? Oh, yeah, it might have something to do with some slurry. Might have to do with slurry. Just saying. All right. Oh. Is it good? Yeah, we're good. We're good. Looks like I missed a little bit there. Okay, we're okay. We're okay. We got this. Away we go. So about 30 passes left, and we'll be done. No problem, right, guys? No problem. I guess I will catch up with you guys once we get this all wrapped up and finished. Yeah, we got a few passes to make. Oh man. Just a few. I think I've got one more pass, it looks like. I finished off the stuff over by the island there and then came back across. We're looking good. I still got one more big thing to take care of today, of course. We got to throw some slurry down in this field, guys. That's going to take us a little while. Not as long as planting, mind you, but look at this field. Look how good this field looks. Look how good this field looks. I am super happy about this. This is great. Like I said, I hope I don't have to plant another field this size with this little tractor again. Like this, definitely, I mean, it took us almost all day to do this. But whatever, it got the job done. It does a pretty good job. In the grand scheme of things, for what it needs to do, I mean, we're almost out of fuel, everything's kind of getting beat up. I should repair it again. It's just that, I mean, look at that. Looks great. Like I said, I need to throw some slurry down. I do need to think about what we're going to do for weed operations as well, because we're going to have some weeds growing in this I want to take care of as well. We'll do that, maybe, we'll see. I've got money in crops I can sell off, which I think we'll probably have to do. Yeah, I actually got quite a bit of money. I can probably get a couple $100,000. Especially if we wait a day or two, it's even more. But I need pig food, the crops. Yeah. You gotta get the point. In fact, I should probably go take care of the pig food sooner than later. We'll do that after the slurry. Looking good. It's looking good. All right, slurry should work out fine this time. Now that we've analyzed the fields, at least we know what we're dealing with. So there is that, right? Yeah. Actually, that looks good. Silty clay, applying slurry amount. Yeah. So is it different though? I don't know if it's different. Hang on a second. Oh, okay. Yeah, there it is. I can change it in here. I can change our application rate that way. I see. That makes sense now. All right. So we'll leave it at what it's supposed to be at. Actually, you know what? We'll put it back on auto, right? Just leave it on auto. There we go. On auto. Let's move that back down. And away we go. kind of a... I'm not sure how it works with slurry as much. We need to do some more messing with it. We always use dry fertilizer or like a liquid fertilizer. We don't usually use slurry for fertilizing, so this is something I need to figure out a bit more on, make sure we're doing this right. Like I said, I could have probably done this before we planted. It would have been fine, I think. But at the same token, whatever, it doesn't harm to do it right afterwards, right? I think we're okay. Realistically, the only problem we're going to run into now is how much we're going through. I only made like up to the turn where it goes into the new field, and I got to run back and grab some more slurry. Guys, it's going to take us a bit. This is going to take us quite a bit. I got a bunch of slurry in here, actually. We could take it out of here, I suppose. Holy, it's a lot, though. Anyways, guys, I'm going to take care of the rest of this, and I guess we'll see you once we get closer to harvest season again. Once we decide what to do, I'm going to sell off some crops, make some money, get some pig food, and then we'll see exactly, well, how much money we could possibly make off this, and maybe get back into the big hog game with that 2,500 head of hog or bellies of hog, whatever it is. We got a lot of hogs I want to buy or get. I just don't know how I'm going to do it yet. I don't think this might be a hot take. I just don't think hogs are worth it. I think you're better off doing something else personally. Never been able to make a bunch of a profit off hogs. That's just me. It's good for other stuff though. Like we're getting a lot of slurry. And that's always nice to have. But is that worthwhile yet? Yeah, maybe not. I don't know. You'd think I've tested hogs by now, but I really haven't messed with them that much. They're just not worth it in my book. We'll get it though. We'll see. This farm will be profitable at some point in time. I promise. Anyways, thanks for watching, guys. If you enjoyed, drop a like. Don't forget to subscribe if you're new. And I'll catch you in the next one as we're about to head back and go get some more slurry. See, I'm getting nowhere. We'll see you guys next time. This is Klutch. Over and out.